Hello, and welcome to The Banker's View from Money 2020 Europe in Copenhagen. I'm Joy Macknight, Deputy Editor at The Banker, and this View From series is really looking at women in payments and innovation. So I'm very happy to have Roberta Profeta, who is the Area of Governance Chief Innovation Officer at Intesa Sanpaolo, joining me today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can I sort of find out from you what you think are the major technology trends in the market today?
There's several out there which are very, very interesting and very compelling. I'd say that personally what I like is AI and deep learning, which can be used in so many areas. We can use it to aggregate data regarding our customers and work better for the customers themselves. Using that data, but we can also look at risks, see what risks are coming out, may come out. That's where we'd like to go to, and hence prepare for them. And they could be any. It could be a financial something or a geographical. With the recent events, terrorists, whatever, political. So there is a lot. AI and deep learning and machine learning can give so much. So that's what I think is really, really interesting.
Excellent. And what sort of challenges come up when banks like yourselves are working with smaller fintech companies?
I'd say we're in a different phase compared to when we started off. In the early days, shaking hands was quite difficult, right? Whereas now we have worked that through pretty well, very well, I'd say. We have worked with procurement, for example. Both parties understand the fintechs and the incumbents have a better understanding of each other. So we're actually having pilots and POCs. Things have evolved quite nicely, and there is a real spirit of collaboration and cooperation, which I think is really, really interesting.
Excellent. And when you are entering these kind of engagements, what really are you looking for?
We're looking for, I wouldn't say ideas because we all have ideas, talent, new ways of seeing things, the capacity and the ability to actually then deliver and implement, and also the capacity and ability to work with incumbents, because that's another thing as well, right? So it's all about building something together. That cooperation I was mentioning earlier.
And when we talk about governance, what are the pain points that banks face in terms of governance?
I think it all boils down to the ability to actually have a good project managing officer, somebody who can help navigate certain situations, because of course any work group is complicated per se. Now if you have very different parties on a challenging project, you need somebody who can actually facilitate those moments instead of exacerbating problems. So I wouldn't say there's any major specific, well they are, but I wouldn't mention them. I'd keep it, just having someone help navigate the situation. And I don't know, navigate we want to do a pilot, let's do it. POC, let's do it. And it has to be as seamless as possible, which doesn't entail no bumps, but the ability to work through the bumps.
Okay. Obviously, Money 2020, very big conference. Why are you here, and what do you hope to get out of it?
Well, it's a huge conference with extremely interesting people. It's great to be here because we are listening to each other. We're hearing what we have done in the past year, and where we want to go. And it's a beautiful sum up, and also we're preparing the upcoming year. So we're sharing insights, etc. So it's extremely interesting. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Roberta.
Thank you so much.